Sir, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for September. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords upright. Okay, so Cancer, your biggest challenge here for the month of September is the Nine of Pentacles. It's quite interesting because the Nine of Pentacles typically is Virgo energy. And this is a part of, your challenge. We're going to clarify this. We're going to find out why it's your challenge in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So I feel for you, Cancer, in the recent past, there was definitely some issues connected to being abandoned, okay? Abandonment issues, someone here maybe disconnecting from you abruptly. I do feel like there was this on and off energy between you and a specific person that you were dealing with here in the past, and it did create a lot of uncertainty between you and this person. It did create a lot of pain here in the past with the Three of Swords as well, and we're going to talk more about this when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the King of Swords, and you have the Hangman. So in the present moment, there's this idea of a potential here for happiness. It's like, okay, maybe we can be together. It can lead to a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness. Somebody here wants answers. Somebody here wants the clarity. They want truth. They could be expressing themselves in a very logical way. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with the fact that somebody here wants you, or vice versa, to look at the situation from a different perspective, because right now something here is not moving. It has a lot of potential, but there's a lack of movement happening, okay? And of course, because Mercury is still retrograde until the 15th of September, plus 5 days to allow it to go stationary and then move direct, there's something here that still needs clarity, and we're gonna talk about this when we clarify in a moment. In the near future, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Lovers, and you have the Death. So in the near future, what is very dependent on this situation coming to fullness and coming to a place of fulfillment and happiness is going to very much be dependent on the clarity of the relationship that you're involved in, because in the near future, there's a very strong connection here. It's very clear, especially in the present moment, something is looking like it has a lot of potential. The issue that I'm seeing here is that somebody wants to know where this is going. Where is this going? Are we going to move to the next level? Is this going to be something that becomes solidified? I'm seeing 11:22 on the clock. You're going to want to take a look at 11:22 and see, what the angel number is associated with that. And of course, you have the Death here as well. So something here is changing and transforming in the near future. And this could be the fact that somebody here wants clarity, on where they stand with you. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is indicating to me that a lot of you don't want to be alone anymore. There's something here about being alone, isolated, disconnected, feeling like you're doing everything on your own. And I think that if something here doesn't become clear, if something here doesn't become solidified and it's just left up in the air, it could lead to the Eight of Swords energy. And this is what Spirit is trying to make you aware, okay, of. So let's get into your reading. Let's start doing some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify your challenge. So your challenge, the Nine of Pentacles, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups and the Tower. So So your biggest challenge, Cancer, has a lot to do with the fact that a lot of you are not 100% sure if you can give to a situation because of something that happened in the past for you. Something happened in the past where there was a bad breakup, there was trust issues, there was something here that you put your all into, and it ended up crumbling. It didn't really stand the test of time. And this, again, is very much connected to your past. So whatever your challenge is for September, it's connected to your past. And it is connected to you recognizing that there is an opportunity for you to rebuild your life. This is about you rebuilding your life, trusting the process. And the challenge that you have here is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about you coming across as someone that really doesn't need anybody. You're coming across as somebody who's extremely independent. You know what you want. And this could be very detrimental when it comes to building relationships, building certain connections with certain people, because this is about a give and take situation. I need to be able to rely on you. You need to be able to rely on me. So this has a lot to do with you recognizing that, yes, you do want happiness and you don't want to be alone forever. But the question is, can you trust the process of rebuilding your life again? That's why the Tower is here as a part of your challenge. Can you rebuild your life again and trust the process and not feel like you have to be on your own all the time? Because this is about you not always being on your own. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Nine of Wands. So in the recent past, remember how I was saying that there was this on and off energy between you and a specific person? It's like every time you started to disconnect from this person or walk away from this person and you started to really focus on yourself, this person started to become extremely bothered by that. They didn't like the fact that you were disconnecting from them because there was a very strong codependent energy here in the past. And I do feel in the past, some of you were dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting a Pisces here. I'm getting a Gemini here. Could have been an Aquarius. I'm getting an Aries, Taurus here in the past. So there was a lot of this codependent energy, and there was this feeling of, okay, well, maybe we can work this out despite there being conflict all the time. I think we can really work this out. But I think over time, the inconsistencies that were happening here in the past, even though you were continuously giving to the situation, it really caused some sort of pain inside of you in the past. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in the recent past for Cancer. You have the Magician, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Two of Wands. So in the recent past, there was a choice or a decision, okay, connected to a family situation. And again, like I said, there was a lot of this in and out, on and off energy, which created a lot of pain. And for many of you, you gave this person a second chance. You tried to have a new beginning with them. But even though that happened, it led to more of a separation here in the past. Now, in the present moment, it's very clear that there is an opportunity here for fulfillment, okay? You have the Ten of Cups here, which is a beautiful card. So let's talk about that. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups in the present moment for Cancer. So the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. So in the present moment, somebody here, and there you are at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. So in the present moment, it looks to me, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, something's coming into your life, Cancer, that's a part of your destiny. Whoever this person is that's showing up in your life could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting a Scorpio here, maybe a Gemini, a Pisces is really strong. So I'm getting this very strong energy that this person's coming into your life. They're extremely passionate about you. And if you haven't met this person already, you may meet this person in November. Okay. So even though this is a September read, there's something that is happening in the present moment that's preparing you for what's coming. Okay. And again, depending on your situation and where you're at in your life, your story is going to be different. Just apply it where you need to apply it. In the present moment, there's a strong energy of needing to heal, needing to rest, needing to get over things that didn't work out in the past. Because again, your challenge is connected to you rebuilding your life again. This is about you rebuilding your life again and getting back to this place of feeling whole. Somebody here really likes you. There's a lot of potential with this person in the present moment. You know, they're either coming into your life now or they're presenting themselves in some way, shape, or form. Somebody in the present moment is not taking action. There's a lack of action being taken, and it's because I'm going to explain to you why this is happening. The reason why this person may not be taking action is because one of two things, or it can be both. The first thing is somebody here still needs to heal their broken heart. And I feel like this is connected to you. Why? Because in the past, something was inconsistent. And a lot of you may be saying to yourself, well, why am I going to commit myself, devote myself to something when it didn't work out in the past? Because it's a risk, right? By you doing that. So in the present moment, you could be choosing not to take action because something here is still hurting you and you're in the process of healing from it. That's the first thing. The second thing is somebody here wants answers. They want reassurance to know that whatever it is they're getting involved in is something that is worth their time and energy, because whoever this person is, which again, I feel like is you, King of Cups. King of Cups is someone who's going to bear it all. He or she is going to give it all. They're going to give 100% love in a situation, or they're not going to bother because they don't want to have to go through whatever trauma they went through in the past. Tell me more about the Hangman in the present moment for Cancer. You have the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so again, this could be you. The King of Cups is still at the bottom of the deck. So this is a direct message possibly to you. Could be your person. So in the present moment, somebody here is questioning. There's a lot of this questioning. You know, is this for me? You know, should I move forward with this? And one of the things that I say often in my readings, especially when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, which it has in the present moment, the Wheel of Fortune is all about our destiny. It's about the things that are supposed to come into our lives that, you know, we didn't really plan for, we didn't really expect. It just kind of happens that way. So somebody here in the present moment, and it could be your person. I'm getting a Gemini here, an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Pisces. They want clarity from you. They want to know 100% that you're ready to give to this situation. And I think both of you are questioning this in the present moment because the King of Swords is here. Okay. So tell me more about the King of Swords in the present moment for Cancer. Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Temperance. Yes. So somebody here wants to know why it's taking so long. And like I've said to many of you, if you've been watching my channel for the past few years, I've been saying this. When Mercury is retrograde, when Venus is retrograde, when Mars is retrograde, it's not advised when the planets that are closest to us are retrograding. So the outer planets, not that big of a deal because that's more generational. But when the smaller planets like Mercury, Venus, Mars, when those are retrograde, especially Mercury, it could delay some form of clear communication. And I feel like this is what's happening because you have the Page of Swords in the present moment, you have the King of Swords here, and you also have the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of sword energy here. There's a need to get clear on what your idea of fulfillment and happiness is and what your person's idea of fulfillment and happiness is. And once you two do that, there is a potential here for something to be solidified. And I see a lot of potential here. Now, in the near future, there's something here that's really clear, okay? And I'm going to tell you what that is. What's very clear for you, Cancer, in the near future is the Lovers. The Lovers is a beautiful energy. Why? Because the Lovers, the angel here is bringing forth these two people together, okay? They're coming into union here. But the difference between the Lovers and the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is like a marriage. It's like, I know you love me and vice versa, and we're going to do this. The Lovers is still, there's still some sort of uncertainty with the Lovers. And you may ask, well, why is there uncertainty? It's because the way you and this person come together in the near future, it's so magical, right? It's like you're questioning it, but all the signs are there. And again, this is why the Ace of Swords is here, because somebody still wants that clarity. And if they don't get that clarity, then that could be the reason why something here ends and doesn't really manifest really the way it needs to. So let's talk about the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here for Cancer in the near future? So the Lovers is clarified by the Knight of Wands. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Four of Wands. So in the near future, again, this energy of hurt, pain, trauma is coming up. So if this is you or your person, take it as it resonates. Maybe it's both of you. Someone here in the connection in the near future. And like I said, there is a potential here for marriage, okay, coming together. Also the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, those are two very strong energies of, you know, moving in together, getting married, coming into union. I see 11:33 on the clock. Take a look at 11:33 online to get more information on that. So for many of you, someone here in the near future is still hurt. They're not 100% ready to give to this, okay? Because what they're fearing here is they're fearing that something is going to lead to inconsistency. It's like, well, if I give myself 100% to this person or situation and they cheat on me or they lie or they're in and out or they don't respect me, then what do I do? So somebody here still has not worked on letting go of the trauma. That's why the Three of Swords is showing up in the near future. And the Three of Swords was showing up in the past. So you see the pattern? Right? You see the pattern there. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the near future for Cancer. You have the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and you have the Seven of Swords. So yes, so in the near future, there's that sword energy. Somebody here is afraid that somebody is going to leave. Well, what if you leave? What if you cheat on me? What if I have to compete for your attention? All these insecurities are showing up in the near future. And this is why something here possibly comes to an end. But because you're watching this reading, you're now aware of what the potential intricacies of the near future, what it means, and what could potentially happen if you're not prepared, if you're not working on healing your heart, working on doing that. And that's why the Nine of Pentacles is your challenge. And, you know, if you're watching this right now and you don't feel like the Nine of Pentacles, by the way, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very independent. They're financially well off. They're super confident. They walk with their head high and they're so confident that everybody wants to be with them. If you're not that, if you're not at that position where you're financially stable, you're doing your own thing, that could be a part of your challenge, needing to build that confidence within yourself so that when this soulmate does come in, and they are coming in, you don't care if they leave you because you are whole. You're feeling good within yourself that you know you can have anyone and be with anybody. So this is about you recognizing that you don't need to be insecure. If somebody really loves you, they're going to show up, they're going to be there, they're going to do what they need to do. Okay. And this has a lot to do with letting go of something here that's been holding you back for quite some time, because a lot of you don't want to be isolated anymore. You don't want to be alone. Okay. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Cancer? You have the Moon, you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Wands. So your biggest piece of advice, Cancer, has a lot to do with making a decision. And this decision has a lot to do with your passions, and it has a lot to do with your emotions. Balancing your passions, your ideas with your emotions. This is about not being so caught up in your emotions while overlooking your passion, and vice versa. This is about you weighing both your feelings and your passion, because some of you are super passionate about someone or something, but your emotions are getting in the way, or you're overthinking the situation. And Spirit is saying, have balance there, okay? Do not ignore your feelings, but also do not ignore your mind, or do not ignore your passions. Have some sort of balance there. And the more you get clear on your emotions, the more you really sit with yourself emotionally and really connect that with this sense of passion that you have, the more easier it is going to be for you to make some sort of decision, because the Two of Pentacles is very much connected to making a decision. And if we're too clouded by our emotions, we tend to make the wrong decision. And if we're too clouded by our passions, we tend to make the wrong decisions. Find some balance in between and do what you feel is right for you, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.